sentencing day for a crime that shocked New York. 5 gang members sentenced for the grisly murder of Lisandro Guzman Feliz. And good afternoon, I'm David Navarro.
And I'm Liz Chow. He was known as Junior, and he became a household name after his death and a gruesome scene. Last year, Lisandro Guzman Feliz was dragged out of a bodega in the Bronx and then hacked to death by several gang members. Today, one of the men was sentenced to life in prison without parole, and 4 others learned they could also spend the rest of their lives behind bars.
Eyewitness News reporter Stacey Sagal live in Melrose with new reaction from Junior's heartbreaking parents. Stacey.
Well, Dave, nothing can bring him back. That has always been their reaction. They also had relief here at the courthouse today because they see this as a victory in the war against gangs. They also see it as the start of justice in what has been such a painful case.
They killed my son, and they have to pay for what they did.
The mother of 15-year-old Lisandro Jr. Guzman Feliz today satisfied with the sentences for these 5 young men, the first to face murder and gang-related charges in one of the city's most ruthless killings. Junior, as he was called, who hoped to become a police officer one day, instead dragged from a Bronx bodega, then slaughtered with knives and a machete nearly a year and a half ago. It was after members of the Trinitarios gang mistook him for a rival.
They all killed him because they all went together. They planning to go to outside to kill innocent people.
This was the only distraction at the courthouse, the family of one defendant proclaiming his innocence. But even though only one of them, Jonaiki Martinez Estrella, delivered the fatal knife wound to Junior's neck, the judge called them all, quote, savages and cowards today for their violence and their failure to renounce gang life. Estrella sentenced to life without parole, 3 others sentenced to 25 years to life, and 1 other, Manuel Rivera, spared only slightly with 23 years to life because he's only 18 years old. All but one reading statements in court apologizing to Junior's family, but no apology was accepted in a case that this family says was so much bigger than them.
Not just for the family, this is a case for everybody, so we all won.
And we just want to point out those headsets you saw the defendants wearing in court. That was so they could hear the court proceedings with the Spanish translations. Now, this case is not over yet. 8 more defendants still awaiting trial in this vicious, vicious murder. A long journey for the family of Junior Guzman Feliz.